Ziltoid really here?
Yes, he is. In fact, there he is now!
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Back to the Jackverse, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, your host of this strange and wonderful adventure. I have an interesting little episode that I want to present to you. And that episode comes thanks to a man called Devin Townsend. Now, a lot of people often wonder where it is I get my inspiration and the music that I listen to, what it is I dig. Over the last 6 months or so, I have been listening to this dude, and that's about it. Every once in a while, I'll throw in some Tesseract or some Sky Harbor, and if I'm feeling like I want to harken back to my youth, I'll go back to some Rush. But this guy, and this album in particular, The Retinal Circus. Now, it was produced, it's not his most recent album. His most recent is Z2. But this particular piece of sonic brilliance has it's fueled my dreams and my nightmares and my words. And of course, there's no way to, travel up to Canada and say, hey, Devi, what's up? Let's talk. I want to thank you for all that you've done for me. But every once in a while, artists like to know that they have inspired other artists. And Devin Townsend has done that to me on a lot of levels. And he has been there in my ears when I've been running for the last 6 months, over and over and over again. And he's been here at my desk when I'm writing. And I can't thank him enough. But I do want to reach out to Mr. Townsend. I know he's been writing a book, and I have no idea what the book is about. But after listening to Z2 and Ziltoid, the original, or the first piece of music that he wrote about that space-traveling rascal, I thought, you know what? Ziltoid needs to be brought to life in fictional format. You know what I'm getting at? That's right, Devin. If you're listening to me, which you should be, because if you're not, you owe me at least a minute or two, considering how much time I have given to you. I'm kidding, you don't owe me squat. Don't even know me. You should. You should. But on the off chance that you are listening, or someone that happens to know Devin is listening, they should point him over here and say, hey, Devin, you need to listen to this guy. This wacky dude. Because what it is that I want is I want to write the book. Ziltoid, the Omniscient. Yes. I'm crazy. Devin, you've caused me to lose my mind. I hear your music in my head. I can't get rid of it. Oh yeah, I've tried to chew gum when those earworms pop into my mouth, but it doesn't work. And I think, I'm fairly confident, the only way that I'm going to be able to get those songs out of my head is to put them into words. Don't worry, they'll never leave my head. I'm fairly certain that I'm going to turn into a crusty old man with my pants hiked up to my tits and my white walking shoes on and my grouchy old man face, and I'm still going to be listening to Ziltoid and whatever nonsense that Canadian comes up with. Come on, Dev. Let's work together. You and I. I think I'm up to the task. I'm fairly certain I'm up to the task. I know you are, because you're brilliant. Truly and utterly. You're one of the first bands, persons, things that have ever sort of kicked all the other bands to the curb that I love so much. You. You ruined music for me. Why? Because no one else is good. I want to listen to other music, but every time I do, it's like, not Devin. Anyway, yes, this is kind of a plug for Devin Townsend. Listen to him, love him, enjoy him. You should. This is also a plug for me, Jack Wallen, who should be novelizing Ziltoid the Omniscient for Devin Townsend. So if you're listening to the Jackverse, you should go onto Twitter, follow Devin Townsend. I believe it's at DN Townsend, maybe. I could be wrong. But you need to communicate to Mr. Townsend that he needs the book of Ziltoid written, and it needs to be written by moi. Thank you very much, everybody.